Ever wondered how companies manage their finances to ensure stability and growth? Enter the world of capital structure. This isn't some cryptic financial jargon. Think of it as a recipe where the ingredients are various sources of funds a company can tap into. It's a mix of long-term debt, like loans that need to be paid back over many years, and specific short-term debt, like bills that need to be paid pronto. Then there's common equity, which is money from shareholders, and preferred equity, a kind of middle ground between debt and equity. You see, capital structure is the roadmap a company uses to finance its overall operations and growth. It's not just about grabbing any available cash. It's about strategically choosing from different pots of money. So, capital structure is all about finding the perfect balance between debt and equity to maximize a company's value and minimize its cost of capital. Now that we understand what capital structure is, it's time to delve into its key components. The heart of any capital structure is its two main constituents, debt and equity. But what do these terms mean in this context? Well, debt, for starters, is essentially borrowed money. It can take the form of loans from financial institutions or bonds issued to investors. On the other hand, equity represents ownership. It can be in the form of common shares issued to shareholders or retained earnings, which are profits that a company decides to reinvest in the business rather than distribute as dividends. Now, the proportion of debt and equity in a company's capital structure isn't arbitrary. It varies from one company to another, depending on their strategic objectives and financial goals. Some companies might lean more towards debt, while others might prefer equity. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all in capital structure. It's a strategic decision unique to each company. Let's wrap up by understanding why capital structure matters. Capital structure, the mix of debt and equity a company uses to finance its operations, directly affects profitability and financial risk. Think of it this way. A company with a high debt ratio may see an increase in profits. This is because debt is generally cheaper than equity, as interest payments are tax deductible. However, this comes with a higher level of financial risk. If the company doesn't generate enough profits to cover its debt payments, it could face financial distress or even bankruptcy. On the flip side, a company with a higher equity ratio may experience decreased financial risk. This is because, unlike debt, equity does not require regular payments. However, equity is more expensive than debt, which could decrease profitability due to higher costs. In essence, capital structure is a delicate balancing act. It's about striking the right balance between risk and reward for sustainable growth.